In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. I'm out here, beautiful Whitehaven, Tennessee, man. Kenny's out here joining me from Collierville, Tennessee, the second safest neighborhood in the city of Memphis, next to my neighborhood, Whitehaven, Tennessee. As according to some black pickaninny that was at a President Rump.
Rump?
I still say pickaninny. Might as well say Trump. Might as well say it. Goddamn it, YouTube. Goddamn it, it's out there now. But now, according to that lady, Whitehaven is the safest neighborhood in the city of Memphis. But I'm willing to bet that Cordova is the third safest neighborhood. I was out there last night, man, in beautiful Cordova. Man, I would tell you something that absolutely sucks, man. We got a lot of stuff to get into in a little bit of time, but I'm going to tell you something that absolutely sucks, bro. Now, when it comes down to music bingo, Waldo's is my favorite place. I opened that place. I was the first host they've ever had, the only host they've ever had. Whenever I miss, people sub for me, of course, but nobody else has had that location but me, right? I love going out there. I love the food. I love the people that come. You know, they're one of our sponsors. You know, they are, you know, tremendous place, Waldo's, right? Jason, You've been there. Your son is in the commercial, all that. Brother, for my journey out there going, it's already long. It's normally 30-something minutes, 37, 38-minute trip. I'm a GPS guy, Jason, especially from where I live. Because with all this construction, man, something is always changing. So I need to make sure I'm taking the best route, right? So I use my GPS everywhere I go. So the drive out there is like already long, 38, 40 minutes sometimes, right? Depending on traffic. I upgraded my software on my phone, and then like Siri's got a little smarter, right? And it gives me an alert saying like, hey, the route that you normally take, I think you're about to go home soon. Just want to give you a heads up that the route you normally take is a little longer tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Because I'm a routine guy. Can we talk about that this morning? I'm a routine guy. Like my phone knows the places I eat at all the time. It'll say, hey, are you headed to, yeah. Of course I'm headed to Taco Felix on Airways to get yeah, of course, right? Yeah, yes, I am. Thank you.
Taking
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate you, right? Yeah, I'm going, yeah, for sure. But now, and it lets you know, hey, your route has changed, right? Like there's something, your route is looking a little different tonight, Anthony. So I'm like, all right, Siri, thank you. And I don't know what y'all do. In the chat, let me know, is your Siri the default voice or do you change yours? I changed mine to the British man. I want to think I'm Bruce Wayne.
British woman.
I got the British woman too, man.
Oh, okay. I got the British man. I want to think I'm Bruce Wayne or somebody out here, man. I want to feel like Alfred or somebody talking. I might want to feel like I'm Iron Man. I want to think Jarvis is talking to me.
You should make Siri call you Batman. You should make Siri call you.
Oh, I did it one time. I was like, all right, this is a little bit too much, so I stopped. But yeah, mine is the British man. I want to feel like I'm, that dude out here, man. Ask Jeeves. I got Ask Jeeves and on my joint. But nah, man. So last night it's like, okay, your route has changed.
What?
You can do that. I don't know if it's Siri that does that. Oh, he's just saying. I think he's just being funny. Man, so he got paid to watch it. What? But anyway, I think he's saying that the British lady sounds like Kerry Washington. But anyway, man. So last night it tells me your route has changed. So I feel sophisticated, man. Like I got the British man. Shout out to me, man. But no, shout out to you, Philip Tank Rogers, for sure. Yeah, now entering the car park. Yes, exactly, bro. What did you do?
I think what William Jones has, I think he uses Waze because you can
download. Yeah.
You can download voices. Like
I didn't know about Waze.
Mm-hmm.
For my father, real quick.
You can even put your own voice. You can put your own voice in there.
You can record your own voice. So we had all 30 of his grandchildren do voice, like their own I guess navigation.
Turn left, turn right, stop
left,
right here.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Papa, turn left. And it was one of the grandchildren. So that was pretty dope. Anyway.
I like when my lady says boulevard. She says, instead of boulevard. Yeah, she says boulevard.
Yeah, for sure.
Sophisticated.
But anyway, man, so I looked at my notification last night. This mother says your route home is now 60 minutes long. I was like, all right, bro. I'm just gonna spend the night, bro. I'm not driving from Cordova to my house, and it takes an hour. But thankfully, Siri gave me the updated information. Had me go some wild ass route I've never been before. It got me home in 40 minutes. It was a lot. I told Julia this. I said, because Julia just drives. Like she's not even from Memphis, but she just knows. I use the GPS everywhere because shit be happening, bro.
Yes.
And then she'll come. Oh, I had to go. Yeah, because you don't use GPS. Like you better. Like all this construction they got going on now.
Right.
The way you came is not gonna be the way you get back, bro. But like I said, John said 60 minutes last night. And I was like, good God. Like,
man, as well went to Jackson, Tennessee.
Man, what? I went to Casey Jones Village or something. God,
hey, all you gotta do is next time just be like, "Hey, man, send me to Kenny's house, man. I'll go stay with Kenny."
Right? Let me just go to Tupelo, bro. Like for real, this shit crazy. But yeah, man, I sent that shit to Cerrito. He was like, "Yeah, I see what you mean." But yeah, man. But let's get into it, man. This is the final show that we're doing. This is the final show of this era. The 1 o'clock start is the last one, man. Starting Monday, man. Me and the crew, man, gonna be in this joint. Gonna have CJ Hurt every Monday, still at 4. Ina Esco every Wednesday at 4. Jason Smith at 4 o'clock every Friday.
Look at that new picture. Look at that new picture.
Had to go and get my boy right, man. Hey, that joint looking smooth too, man. It's Jay Smooth. Had to have my boy looking smooth, man. But
smooth.
That we got the Andy Sain show uniform on. Everybody's got hoodies.
Yeah, man. Everybody got the hoodies on, man. Yeah, everybody going through the hoodie on. The lovely Ina Esco, aka Inancia Escobar. I don't think she told me. No, she don't like when we say that shit.
Yeah, she don't like it at all.
I'm saying it now as opposed to Wednesday.
Yeah, we say it now.
When I first saw Ito on Twitter, man, I was like, this is a beautiful Hispanic lady. Who is this black Rican? Who is this lady, right? So I assumed her name was like Inancia Escobar. So I didn't know it was. But yeah, she hate that crap. She ain't what I call it.
She's not a fan. She gets this look on her face. I'm like, my bad.
Inancia Escobar.
I'm staying away from that. She don't like
just
it.
Regular black. That's crazy.
I'm gonna cross her.
No, he don't play at all, bro. So, but yeah, new time, man. And the crazy thing is, Kenny, everything I've done, every podcast, radio show, Jason has either kicked it off or he shut it down. Like it's been random most of the time, right? That's never really been the intention. My first guest when I was paying for radio time, Jason Smith was like probably my first guest on the show. When I started, the first guest host that I did was Jason's show, right? You know what I mean? Like it's just been crazy. Like first podcast when I got let go from radio and got back into podcasting, me and Jason did a podcast together, and here we are now.
A great podcast, by the way.
Yeah. Grind season was off the chain. Yeah, so many other podcasts popped up.
And what's funny about it is like this is an end of an era, so we can like discuss this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
We just found out a couple of months ago that throughout that entire time, you
Yeah,
and Jason had beef. Like, y'all
Like,
had
what beef? He thought I was being shaded on him. Like, no, bro, you my motherfucker, bro. When you talk about like, I remember the biggest honor, bro. The first like honored moment I had in journalism was walking in FedEx Forum and having a conversation with Jason Smith. Like I was covering Tiger basketball. He was the beat reporter at the time, or might have been. Yeah, you were still the beat reporter. Yeah, Jason was the beat reporter at the time. I was like, fuck, this goddamn Jason Smith. You know, he was a guest on Chris Vernon's show all the time. Like that was that dude, bro. And he had a conversation with him. That man thought I was shading him the whole time. Fucking Brooks Hanson, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I thought I was being a real good Christian by forgiving him.
Yeah, he could have just whooped my ass back there, bro.
You're a good man, Jason.
Because
Smith.
what he was accusing me of doing, if that was me, I would have needed to get my ass whooped. Like Brooks Hanson probably need to get his ass whooped for the shit he was saying.
A lot of things he's done. Yes, he needs to get his ass
this
whooped.
brother, I look at literally like a brother, man. Like co-parenting advice. I call Jason Smith. Do I need to marry this woman? I call Jason Smith.
Man,
like, am I lying?
No, you have called me in some of the instances. You didn't need my You didn't need my answer.
No, I ain't saying like I'm talking about wisdom, bro. Like I call you for wisdom, and
100%.
Smith got it. Like for real, one of my groomsmen. You know what I mean? And I was calling him the senior groomsman, like he's the head groomsman over you niggas. So y'all get in order. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
like,
calm
real,
down.
bro.
Jason's here. Yep.
Yeah, Jason in the building.
And you have talked me through some things too, Sain. I don't know.
Yeah,
whether
for
you
sure,
wanna
man. Like
acknowledge that.
real
That's
brother
what
right here,
brothers
man.
do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, real brother right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We be trying to get Jason out the house, man. It ain't went down yet. It take my brother to talk about Jason Smith, man. I said, man, tell that nigga get his people up there out of the goddamn house, man.
When he puts that pressure on me, that's when I come out. Your brother.
Yeah, man. My brother be on Jason ass, bro. Tell Jason I'm trying to kick it with him, man. I want to kick it with the nigga like a good nigga. My brother, man. Like they been like, you know what I'm saying? Do this little bit. I got together the way it was on.
Yeah.
Like, tell Jason I'm trying to kick it with the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? You like a good nigga, man.
Hey, in all seriousness, man, and I don't know if I've said this on your show, you and your brother guided me through one of the hardest times of my life.
Oh my God! Don't get me started, bro.
And especially your brother, who had been in the shoes that I was about to be in, which was attempting to eulogize my father.
Mm-hmm.
And I was lost in terms of how to start. And Sain's brother ministered to me literally on the side of the road, told me to pull over, and ministered to me, having had that experience before. And it was something that lifted me up and pushed me through. And so, listen, we ain't talking about our jobs. We're talking about something in terms of a life moment that I didn't know if I was going to be able to do. You know, my brother had told me, hey, man, I'm not going to speak. And so the responsibility was on me and your brother, man, you and your brother. But your brother poured into me in a way that he didn't have to.
Man,
in a way
pray for the mayor for everything.
Man, I don't even, and I don't think he had tapped back into that in a way. It was touching him, tapping back into those moments, having had to eulogize his dad. For him to open up and give that to me, give that experience to me and tell me that I could do it too. I mean, brother, that's being brothers. That's helping each other along in life. And that's why I'll forever be indebted to your family, to your brother, and to you, Sain, because you guys have helped me tremendously.
Yeah. And y'all know James is, I'm saying y'all too, people in the comments, y'all know. Jason Mitchell knows my brother's crazy, but Kenny, you know James is fucking crazy, right? But when it comes down to like real stuff, bro, James got you, bro. At the end of God. He gonna come through. Oh, yeah. My daddy was Pastor Sain. James is too, bro. But you wouldn't guess it, but yeah, James is he got all the goods, man, for sure. Yeah. He's kind of like an Earl Manigault, you know what I'm saying? The guy who never went to the league. A snap hunter or something.
He never.
It's like goddamn T-head.
Is he the T-head of pastors? He's the T-head of pastors.
He's a great man.
Oh yeah, man. My brother's solid.
He's the Lester Hudson of pastors, man.
Hey, Lester did a bid though. You know what I'm saying?
He did a bid. He did. Yeah.
Oh man, James would do it. He could do. Hey, he do everybody in the family eulogy. He praying like I was just crazy.
Brother can touch your soul and got that power when he wants to.
That's amazing. James said, man, motherfucker. He said, I can't even. Somebody die. I can't even born. I got to put all these niggas in the ground. James crazy.
It's always on him. Man.
Yeah, man, my brother crazy, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, man. He said, I can't even mourn like the rest of you niggas, but I gotta be up there praying and talking this shit, man. I be wanting to cry too, goddamn. Man, James crazy the mother. Let's get into it, man. Real quick, Jason, we're going to do a quick recap of some of the things we talked about this week, man. The Grizzlies are in a situation with their traded player exception of, I think, around $28 million, where a team like Denver could be calling the Memphis Grizzlies either to facilitate a Peyton Watson deal. They can't get things to go there. Denver, of course, is in, cap hell. They're the only team in the NBA that's under the second apron. That's in the second apron, I mean. Mm-hmm. Well, it could be a deal to take a Cam Johnson off their hands, guy who kind of disappointed with Denver this year. He was not as good as they probably needed him to be. Could you see either one of these things happen for the Grizzlies, either being a team that takes Peyton Watson in the sign and trade, or a team that takes Cam Johnson to their traded player exception? My take is no. I think the Peyton Watson thing is not going to happen. I think if there's any legs to that, it could have easily been done. You're not even hearing the Grizzlies even. Seems like Denver is kind of running their mouth about who they're talking to, and the Grizzlies don't seem to be one of those teams. What do you think about that whole scenario?
Well, it feels like Denver's going to have to keep Peyton Watson. I mean, just in terms of having another guy. And so if you're choosing between, because like you said, the key thing, and DeMichael Cole of Commercial Appeal had a great story about these two, the pros and cons of both. But Denver's financial crunch, it feels like somebody is going to have to go. That's why I look at Cam Johnson, who's older, 30 years old, saying, and if you're talking about having to get off of his salary so that you can keep a Peyton Watson, I'd be interested, because it's not a long-term commitment. I mean, Cam Johnson's a guy who can space the floor, is a guy who's been a career 39% three-point shooter, a pretty solid wing. But my point is, if they're willing to offer draft picks, and I'm still in that point saying, if I'm using this exception to be able to bring in money, I want picks. I want to be able to add to that arsenal. Because he's only got the one more year on the deal, because he's 30 years old, I'd be willing more to look at that one. Peyton Watson's too big right now of a commitment for me in terms of what you would have to do with his extension. Cam, I'd be willing to kick the tires on. Again, he doesn't necessarily fit your timeline at 30, but with only the year, I'm fine with looking at what it looks like and then being able to retain that flexibility with only the 1 year if I'm ready to move off. So Cam, I'd be somewhat interested in. I think the Grizzlies right now are at a point where you just want to maintain that flexibility. You know what I'm saying? Going into 27 and not overcommit to anything. I think Peyton Watson would be a little bit of an overcommit with where you are now. In my book, Cam Johnson, not so much. We'll see. But it does feel like Denver's going to have to do something with one of those two in terms of letting them roll.
Yeah, I'm on I haven't put this on social media much, but I'm on the Cam Johnson train, and I'll explain why. It brings another guy that's a super professional guy into the locker room, right? I think I know what Kitty's about to say. Here's my thing.
It's only 1 year.
You bring Cam Johnson in. I'm not in a position right now this year where I want to give out any assets for a guy in Peyton Watson who very well might be where Gigi is going to be this year anyway. You know what I mean? Like, he could very well be. Gigi could take that leap. I just drafted. Keep on to call this kid Felipe Lopez, Kareem Lopez, right? You just drafted him. You got other, long rangy guys that are on your team. I think that Peyton Watson is kind of the prototype of what you aspire for those guys to turn into. But how far away is Gigi from being that anyway? And you would have to give up at least one first round pick. And at that point, if you do that, you're pretty much saying, I don't believe that Gigi will ever be that guy for us.
Yeah,
right?
That's a big.
I don't believe that Kareem Lopez will be that guy, because he's still super young, right? I would like a situation where you bring a Cam Johnson in, a guy that could contribute to winning immediately, right?
Right now,
adding another vet to the team. I would start him, even though I know I've got Jeremy Grant, right? I would start him. I would bring Jeremy Grant as my backup, either as a 4-3. I would let him back up Boozer. And my 10-man rotation is solid, bro. Because I got, no matter what you're doing at the point guard, you're doing point guard, Cedric Coward, you're doing Cam Johnson, Boozer, Edie, right? Then you come back again, whatever your other point guard is, you got Wells, you're going Gigi, and then you're going Jeremy Grant and Gigi together, and then you're doing Beef Stew. That's a solid-ass 10-man rotation, especially if you find a way to get Cam Spencer involved in it too. I want to see these guys learn how to win. Like, I think, the tanking stuff is, they're not going to tank. They're going to be trying to win.
Right.
Put a product on the court that the fans can get behind and say, yeah, these guys are trying to win. And I think if you add another vet like Cam Johnson, I think that's going to lend more to that, while also giving you that time for a guy like Gigi, a guy like Kareem Lopez, to catch up and get into that rotation once, you decide what you're going to do with Cam Johnson. Even at the deadline, you might see that, I'm going to move on from him. Plus, you're probably going to get an asset back. You're not giving up a first-round pick.
Exactly. You're getting assets back in the sense of getting Cam Johnson. That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, it's just an even split. We just give us Cam Johnson. We'll move on. It's just a guy that you pursued big time. You know what I mean? A couple years ago. So, yeah, that's my take on that.
Where do you ultimately see G.G. Jackson being at his best in the NBA? What position? What role?
Starting 3-4. Like of these guys. Yeah. Like the Jeremy Grant route. Yeah, for sure.
I guess my only issue is if you're relegating Jeremy Grant to the backup 4-3, that I can understand, because my biggest concern is I want GG to have the opportunity to become what we think he can become.
Some runway.
And he needs minutes. He needs minutes to do that. And the more you add players to the equation that will take those minutes away, I get concerned about that, because I want GG to be successful. And I know y'all do too. Like, I know that. So I guess I feel like a move, if a move is there to make it, but if I don't think it's necessarily necessary, right? Like, if is their goal to win this year? Is their goal to win as many games as possible? I think so. But if their goal is to compete for a playoff, go get vets, right? Go get vets to come in. But if their goal is to figure out what G.G. Jackson is for this team moving forward, you got to let him play as much as possible in any role he can possibly play moving forward.
But with Cam Johnson, I think you're still doing it, because like if you come in and you got G.G. off the bench and he's coming in, maybe this is something that motivates G.G. He goes out, he's going crazy, and G.G. is looking like Peyton Watson looked last year. In February, you move Cam Johnson, you get a first-round pick, you get whatever. And I think that's why you do that. Just sure, you could just roll out there and say, hey, well, GG go start or go behind Jeremy Grant or whatever. But I think in this type of situation, you can win while you're developing GG with not as much pressure on him, or even with an incentive to go out there and go crazy. And then you got an asset like Cam Johnson to do what you want to do with as an expiring deal also. So
if you're going to utilize Cam Johnson as an asset, as a potential trade deadline asset, I get it. That's a great. That would be ideal. I don't want anything the Grizzlies do this offseason to limit G.G. Jackson's development. That's what I don't want to have happen.
I don't see how it will, though, especially with the way that Islo subs. Like, everybody's going to play about the same amount of minutes. You know what I mean? So
let me ask you this. Do you think he's going to sub the same way? You think it's going to be the same thing?
I hear Malik say that a lot. You know, I watch my boy every day, man. I've been praying for Malik, man. Alex has been on his ass these last couple of days. He had to take a day off, man. Praying for my guy Malik Robinson, man. I hear him say that a lot, like he worries about Islo's rotations or whatever. And that goes to the series we're in right now, Jason, where we're breaking down when did Zach Kleiman decide to blow this shit up, right? I think I say this all the time, man. I think we started taking a lot earlier than we think we did. You know what I mean? And I don't think that Thomas Islo's an idiot. I think that he was a very successful coach for a long time. I think he understands a lot of the core concepts of basketball, right? And I think that we were tanking a lot sooner than we probably think we were. Because I hear people say things like, well, he had so many blown leads, and in the fourth quarter, he was pulling his best players. Like, no, that sounds like tanking. That don't sound like a dumb coach, right? You know what I mean? So I don't think there's gonna be as much of a concern this year. And even if you think that, you would think that a natural progression of, okay, I've learned from that. You know what I mean? I learned how to adjust in the NBA or whatever. So I don't have those major concerns with that. I think you'll still see a lot of balanced minutes, but I still think there's gonna be a differentiation between the best players. I don't think that everybody's playing 25 minutes a game. I think that you'll see Cam Boozer playing more than everybody else. Shetty, Kyle, Edie, these guys, they're going to have more minutes. And everybody will have his closing lineups and all those type of things too or whatever. But, yeah. But let's move on. I want to hear your thoughts on this. And, Jason, I've not been able to catch you this week to hear your thoughts on this, man. Not many things get me excited like an overconfident brother when it comes down to sports, man. And the wild shit that Charles Huff has been saying this week. It's even made me gas because I'm like, brother, like you really to come in front of media day at a conference you were just walking in for the first time and basically saying, I'm better than all y'all. I don't plan on being in this conference long, and I'm not leaving. I'm taking this school with me. So, bro, there's so many crazy things that you can pull for what he said. What are your thoughts on Charles Huff and his debut at American Conference Media Days?
I love it because he gets right to it. He cuts right to it. And he did that again yesterday after the first day of practice in saying that he understands he's got to win. He's got to win. And he's got to win fast, right? He understands what the objective here at Memphis has been, especially in this critical time. You're trying to, position yourself in the best possible place so that hopefully in the next few years you can be pulled up to a power conference. You need that football program rolling. He knows he's got to win. He's got to win now, and he's not running away from that. And I don't think he should. We're not just talking about a guy that's confident. We're talking about a guy that's done it before. His first game at Marshall, when he's got far less resources as a head coach, he's got far less resources than he did at Memphis. He went into Navy, beat them 49-7, first road game. He's going to have to go to UNLV here, his first game in Memphis. That first year at Southern Miss, taking that group of Marshall players over there, much like he's done bringing the Southern Miss guys over here, that they go to Notre Dame, at number 9 Notre Dame, and go and win there. So this start of a season where you got to go to UNLV, you get Arkansas State at home, it's a little bit of a trap game. They could be a little sneaky better than they look. And then you get Boise State on the road. He's won these kinds of games before. He's won early in his tenure. And you're not talking about, a guy like Brian Hartline, who's got a ton of resources too down South Florida, but he hasn't been a head coach before. He hasn't gone out and had a plan before. He's got to tell you what he's going to do, but we haven't seen it. Charles Huff, we've seen it with, and so he can cut right to it. Now, let's keep it real, though. All these things that he's saying, they're going to be held, these receipts, all of it, whether it's, we're going to help get Memphis a new conference. We're going to come in here and close the gap. He called out Brian Hartline, basically his competition, in his opening press conference. And so when you do those things, when you were bold enough to do it, if you don't get the job done on the field, it's going to be thrown back in your face. To me, it's super refreshing. Keep in mind, you had Ryan Silverfield not talking about things like college football playoff. He wanted you to be cool with winning double-digit games and not making the American. I like having a football coach that's in there that's got CFP up on the board. We're finding out inside the Memphis Athletics. So that is the goal, and that's what the players wanted. And so we're talking about a guy that ain't running away from expectations, that knows why it's so important that Memphis has to win big now, win conference championships now, to capitalize right now. Not just important for the football program, for the entire athletic department. And so he is here in many ways as a guy we're looking at as a potential savior. He understands it, and he's hit it head on. And so I'm excited. Listen, you're also in the business of selling tickets, and you don't sell tickets by under promising, right? You do it by telling people you're going to go out there and win. And that's what Huff's done. He's created excitement in doing so. And hopefully it's going to, it's all going to materialize into success immediately on the field.
I'm going to pay a couple bills real fast. I'm going to come back to this Huff conversation, man. Grade A Pest, man, is the absolute best when it comes down to pest and rodent control. Get with him, man. Get with my guy, Reggie Freeman Alexander, man. He's been in the game for about 20 years. A homegrown business, man, from a born and raised Memphis. You might see him in the Liberty Bowl, man, the Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, excuse me. You might see him in the brand new remodeled joint. Checking out the Tiger football games. I've seen him in there a few times. It's committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. Give him a call, 901-628-4867. Shoot him a text on the very same number. Email him, gradeapservices@gmail.com. If you're looking for a quality used car, I cannot think of a better place than Carway Automotive Group, man. They're out there in Bartlett, Cordova. Out there off Summer and Sycamore View.
Summer and Sycamore,
area. Yeah, that little area, man. Whatever that's called, man. But yeah, go out there today, man. Carwaytherightway.com is the website. Financing is available. Bad credit, no problem at Carway. Get with them, man. If you're a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world, man, I could not think of a better place to get a pink Beetle, because it's the only place you can get the pink Volkswagen Beetle. Barbie's dream car is at Carway. Go pick that joint up, man, from Carway Automotive Group. Ask for my guy Mike, man. Just because, basketball season is over, man. He needs something to talk about, man. Go ask for my guy Mike. He gonna tuck your goddamn ears off. I'm telling you right now. You might want to put some cotton in your ear, like, go get out when you talk to him, man. But go talk to him about sports. Just kind of nod your head. It'll be over after a while. Once he stops talking, it'll be all right. You know what I mean? You'll make it.
That sounds awful.
But yeah, he's going through a fix right now. He ain't got nothing to talk about, man. So get with him, man. It's my guy, Mike Carruth at Carway Automotive Group, man. Also, if you need a haircut this weekend, man, you got to give my guy Antonio Jones the master definition. Get with him, man. He's been the man for about 30 years in this barbering industry. It's a clean, family-friendly environment. Antonio's my age, so he's been a professional barber since he was in high school. Like, he says it all the time. Like, bro, I was like professional, like had a clientele in high school, like for real. But it's a clean, family-friendly environment, naturally and enhanced styles, superior grooming for men, women, and children. That is Antonio Jones, the master definition. Book him today, man. Smash that QR code. book him today. You get a discount just for saying you saw him on the Anthony Sain show. He will get you squared away, man. That's my guy, Antonio Jones, the master of definition. Let me show some love one more time for Skin and Beard. They're an awesome beard product, man. Get you in the game. I had a talk with the owner of the company today, man. She's been a friend of mine for a long time. Skin and Beard by Braid Joy. It's a 2-part set. It's a silk polish, a silk serum. It leaves your skin and beard extremely touchable and incredibly soft. Most beard oils, like y'all guys out there know, hey, you're stinking, man. Your beard stinking. Your hands all oily and greasy. I've never used any type of oil-based product that when I'm done using it, I don't have to wash my hands. You rub this stuff in, it feels good, smells good. It smells like a cologne or something. It's incredible, bro.
Put it on your elbows, Jason Smith. Put it on your elbows.
I tell you, man, everywhere. I rubbed in my whole face. Pause. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's a silken set for your head, face, and beard. Available now. If you got the baldy, use that joint, man. It's a great scalp oil for sure. Use that promo code Sain Show for 15% off. I have super sensitive skin too, and this beard oil does not bother me in the slightest. That is Skin and Beard by Braid Joy. But let's get back to this Charles Huff discussion we were having, man. With some of the stuff he's saying, Jason. Now, if you're talking about, yeah, we're going to have a good season, we're going to be good, we're going to make the college football playoff, and we're going to do all those things are cool. Because, bro, I can get an immediate receipt on it. Like, and it's all things I feel like are attainable, right? There's nothing stopping Charles Huff from going out winning this conference year one. Like, there's nothing stopping him from doing it. I think he has as much talent, especially key positions, as anybody in this conference.
Right.
But when you start talking stuff like, we're too good for this conference, we won't be here, I won't be here, this same logo, this same branded, all this stuff behind me is coming except for the A behind me. Like, that kind of shit, bro. Do you think he knows something? Because I'm thinking, like, bro, like, he talking like he got a 12-inch dick. Ed Scott talking like he got a 12-inch dick. Like, what the heck? Like, let me in, bro. Because this just sound crazy. Like, you really talking like we ain't nobody at conference. Ain't nobody invite us nowhere. We've been getting turned down by everybody. We've been getting slighted by everybody. Like, do they know something we don't know? In your opinion?
I just think he exudes a confidence. I don't think there necessarily is a sort of smoking gun in terms of him having a secret weapon or knowing something extra, or in terms of knowing necessarily the future. As far as I'm concerned, Charles Huff doesn't need to kowtow to the American just because he's at their media days. He's a guy who won a Sun Belt. He's a guy who Paul Feinbaum told us this week. Paul Feinbaum, who covers the SEC from ESPN, was the hot name at SEC meetings this past week or whenever they concluded as the next guy that could be coming into the SEC. Keep in mind, you just had 3 American coaches, including Ryan Silverfield, go into the SEC now as first-year head coaches there, including Golish and Summerall, obviously. And so my point is, Charles Huff, man, I mean, his time right now, he's the Memphis football coach, but everybody understands this is probably just a stop. And in the grand scheme of things, we're hoping that Memphis's time in the American was just a stop. And you can dress that up and kiss up to the folks in the AAC if you want to. But I was telling somebody else this earlier this week. There's no need to do that. Everybody in the country knows, and frankly, the way you position yourself as a full rev share school, you in South Florida, that you aspire to something different, something higher, the power structure. And so, sure, you could go into the American Conference Media Days and do the usual, oh, we love it here and everything else. But the fact is, you'd be lying. It'd be a veil because we all know you want out. And frankly, Charles Huff, he doesn't plan to be in this American in 2 years or whatever else. And there's a good chance, Sain, if he keeps doing what he's been doing, he's not going to be the coach at Memphis in 2 years. Hell, if he goes out and wins it this year, he could be a guy that Mississippi State is looking at next year, maybe that South Carolina is looking at, because he carries that kind of resume. Was the recruiter of the year at Alabama. Like, this is a dude who's been in the SEC, has worked for James Franklin, is thought of highly regarded in college football coaching circles. So he doesn't owe it anything to the American in terms of kowtowing or kissing up or playing like we like it here. We don't. And it's obvious we want out. And I think Charles Huff has made that he's backing up what his president and what his athletic director have already sort of put out there.
Does it seem like he could be a guy who, because some people say, well, maybe he's a guy who feels like I'd rather be at the top of a conference that's almost at the top than be at a team at the bottom of the top. You know what I mean? It seems like he could be a guy where, like, okay, I'm not going to leave Memphis yet, because if I stay here at Memphis, this thing may turn into something else. Where we go into one of these big conferences, and I can just keep this thing going and we're rolling. Because you see that being a potential for him as well.
just in terms of staying and maybe being selective in terms of the job that you take. I don't know, man.
Sure.
It's tough to say because, you could make the same argument for Ryan Silverfield. That Arkansas job is a tough one that annually is one that's been proven the SEC you're not going to win at. And yet it's tough to turn down, right, that opportunity to go up to get that multi-million-dollar, contract. So maybe because of the spot that you're in, because he's got more resources than he's ever had, going up levels, you could get Charles Huff if he wins American Championship, starts getting offers, to stay for another year because he feels like he can do it. But I'm not, asking him to turn down what would be a multi-million-dollar contract at a place tough to win, whether it's South Carolina, Mississippi State. You figure those are some of the places where there could be an opening in SEC. I doubt you do that. Again, he's not a guy intimidated by what's happened previously at that place. Ask Marshall, ask Southern Miss. And so while, I'd love to have Charles Huff as long as possible, saying I do think there is a value, man, in being that school that is able to pump out the next SEC coach, because what it does is widen your pool, your net, when you go out and get the next candidate. You got every hot offense coordinator, every DC, and in some cases, head coaches at lower levels like Charles Huff that look at you and say, man, I can go there and win a conference championship and go get my Power 4 job. And so that keeps you a valuable commodity for this time that you are on the outside of the power structure looking in. So, I'd love to keep him as long as possible. But frankly, Charles Huff getting bumped up is good for Memphis. It's good for the program, and I wouldn't want to hold that back from him.
What it means is if you are that school, that G6 school that's pumping out SEC coaches, it means you've been successful. It means you're winning a lot of games. Right. And I like that. I'm cool. If he brings championships to the city of Memphis, man, we're gonna pat him on the back and say, "Go do your thing, bro." If that's what he wants to do,
100%.
Yeah, 100%. He ain't did shit yet, so we got
right. We got to pump
that one game. He won that one game, but he talking some good talk, man. But we got to see.
But he has been a head coach, and he has had quick turnarounds at these places. Sure. That's what's different than some of these other guys.
Yeah.
Can I just show y'all this? Let me just show y'all this real quick. Look at this image that popped up on Twitter today. I mean, tell me that ain't fire, bro. That's not some aura. Look at that. Look at that.
Good, man.
That is.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
That is powerful,
right
bro.
there. Hey,
that is.
Let's get it, bro.
I tweeted out. I said, when you look up the definition of aura in the dictionary, that's the picture that shows up right there.
Those boys look cold, man. Those boys look good for real, though.
Hey, shout out to FanDuel, official sportsbook of Bluff City Media and the Anthony Sain Show. Y'all were talking about the college football playoffs in the University of Memphis. The odds have come out of teams to make the college football playoffs. So I did research, boys.
Shit.
I went in and did research, and I said, let me find all the G6 schools that are where they're ranked to be in the
Let me log on right now so I can get this money on.
Let me show y'all this, man. Don't be scared of this. Let me show you. We got G6 college football playoff bid. Right now, Boise State's in the lead, plus 550. UTSA, plus 1,000. Navy, plus 1,000. James Madison, plus 1,100. UNLV, plus 1,100. Army, plus 1,200. USF, plus 1,200. Memphis, all the way at the bottom at plus 1,400. But y'all might be asking me a question. Kenny, why are there yellow numbers up underneath there? You know what those dates are? Those are dates that Memphis is playing all these teams this year. They're playing these guys.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing these guys.
Look, we in it, though.
Opening the season up, 8-29 against UNLV. Third week of the season, 9-12 versus Boise State. 10-31 against October 31st, Halloween against Army. USF, 11-12. November 12th. Navy, November 21st. They're playing all these guys. And the reason why Memphis is so low is because a lot of these games are on the road. And so this is going to be a tough schedule, but it's right in front of Memphis. These are all the teams ahead of them, and they're playing five of them.
They got the path. The path is the ball in their hand, literally, to go do that job. I'm going to throw.
They can do it.
Plus 1,400. That's 10 make 140. Yeah, that's a few little tanks of gas, man. We don't know. But man. But we got one final question for you, Spill. Get you about this joint, man. Want your quick thoughts? I know that you are a Michael Jordan fan. You a Chi-Town sports guy for sure as well. I know that you were also a fan of Say the Last Dance, bro. How annoying!
You keep saying "Say the Last Dance." That's a dance movie, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean, bro. What is it called? But y'all
The Last Dance.
The Last Dance, right?
Disrespecting Mike.
All right. So with that being said. How annoyed are you about to be by this? Because I know I'm about to be like I told Ken this is what I think is gonna happen. I think because they said they got never seen before footage, right? I think the high school stuff is gonna make you pull for LeBron. I think some of the early stuff in his career you're gonna pull from. But then it's gonna come a point where LeBron is gonna realize I'm LeBron. They're recording me. It's gonna be phony. Like, how soon do you think you're gonna be like, all right, I've seen enough of this crap, bro.
I've seen enough of this dude.
Yeah.
I told John the same thing. If it's about, you know, where the regimen and the body and all that, which I'm gonna be rolling my eyes. If we see some interaction with the new teammates, maybe that's a way I'll be glued in. But as a Mike guy, I was rolling my eyes about the announcement. This is, you know, LeBron telling us, chronicling his own legacy, as opposed to letting us sort of, you know, determine what that is, man. And it's just classic. It's just classic LeBron James. And
because I'm sure some of this unseen footage and stuff that he
so
scripted as hell, bro. It's so
lame.
It's Space Jam 2. That's all it is.
Space Jam. It's the third. It's a trilogy. Is this gonna be the trilogy of Space Jam?
It's just the Last Dance 2. He's doing his version of it. And Frank, I listen. I do think, man, going to Philly. I mean, I asked you about it, saying I think he can get one championship closer to Mike. Maybe he can get to 5. But you know, LeBron gonna tell his own story, man.
Oh, you already know that. Man. Hey, you know, and you know he's gonna paint it where he's gonna have the story when he gave that pair of shoes to the girl that works for the Grizzlies. He's gonna try to fix the whole thing. It's gonna be crazy.
I can already tell you what the title of this is gonna be called. I know what it's gonna be called. Just a kid from Akron. That's what it's gonna be.
The king and I.
Just a kid. This man's 40 years old and a billionaire. If I hear him just say, I'm just another kid from Akron, bro, get out of my face, man.
You ain't been a kid ever, bro.
You've been a global superstar since you were 12.
That shit gonna be funny, bro. That shit gonna be funny, bro. I think LeBron gonna be. Hey, bro. Hey, have you ever seen, for y'all in the comments too, y'all ever seen the video? It was supposed to be like 8 minutes of LeBron lying for no reason. You see that video?
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, you got to go see it. It's on YouTube. It's hilarious.
This LeBron just straight capping, bro. Just making up shit. Like, talking about books he read and people he a fan of. So I always been a fan of his work. Always been a fan on and off the court.
The funniest one is when it's a book that somebody talks about. He's like, oh, I'm actually reading that book right now. It's like, no, you're not, bro. Stop it.
No.
LeBron's so full of shit, man. Oh man, when he do the part with that girl in them shoes, man, he could be talking about Martin Luther King and Memphis, how important Memphis is. It's been so much because this historical city, all that bullshit is coming, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 2 more for you.
Yeah, here's 2 more for you. I was about to say that too. We got 2 more for you, y'all. It's coming, bro. All that bullshit coming. Well, Jason Smith, we appreciate you, brother.
Always a pleasure.
The final time of my guy Jason Smith, I had to pull out the throwback. Logo on y'all ass today, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the last one. At 1 o'clock. My guy Jason Smith each and every Friday, starting next Friday at 4 p.m. Man, put the graphic up there one more time, Kenny, for the folks who just hopping on, man. Sir. Just want to remind y'all, don't say you ain't know, man. Starting next week, the Sain show comes on at 4 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. We about to take a break, Jason. Appreciate you, my brother. I get up.
Always a pleasure, my man.
Oh yeah, yes sir. About to take a break when we come back. Go ahead. Oh damn. About to take a break when we come back. So we want to answer the Sain show. We'll see y'all in a minute.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you think that growing older means slowing down, sleeping poorly, and lacking the motivation to do the things you want to do, then I've got just the spot for you right here in Memphis. At Game Day Men's Health, you're more than just a number. You're a partner in your health journey. From the free hour-long initial consult to comprehensive check-ins along the way, you're in complete control of your health. Offering TRT, weight loss protocols, performance enhancement, and shockwave therapy for musculoskeletal injuries, you can get back to feeling like the younger version of yourself.
At your initial visit, you'll have your blood pressure, PSA, testosterone, hemoglobin, hematocrit, all tested with your results before you leave the clinic. Plus, you have a real conversation with your provider and not just an in-and-out visit. Game Day can help with muscle pain, joint pain, hair loss, ED, peptides, and more. With 2 convenient locations in the Memphis area, Your path to a better life is just minutes away. Call today to schedule your free 101 consultation.
Some dreams don't just come true, they come with 4 paws. At Puppy Dreams, we match loving families with happy, healthy puppies. From playful companions to lifelong best friends, your perfect match is waiting. And with our professional grooming spa, your pup will look as amazing as they feel. Visit Puppy Dreams today and meet the one who's been waiting just for you.
In Memphis, we don't just make memories. We make moments. A Memphis-owned brewery where great beer meets great times. Crafted right here for the city we love. Live music, game days, and events all year long. There's always something happening at Grind City Brewing. Bring your crew, bring your energy, and make every night feel like a celebration. Real beer, real Memphis.
Tired of the same old fast food? The soggy fries, the frozen flavors, the meals that never quite hit right. Head over to Waldo's Chicken and Beer, where everything starts fresh and flavor comes first. Our chicken is fried in rich beef tallow for that bold, old-school crunch you can actually taste. Don't skip the premium homemade southern sides. Fresh greens, hearty white beans, and creamy mac and cheese made to complete the meal. Bring your whole family. There's plenty of space to relax, plus a game room the kids will love. Catch the game on big screens, grab a drink at the full bar, and enjoy happy hour specials every day from 3 to 6, all day on Tuesday and Sunday. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Real food, real flavor, made from scratch.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. I'm struggling, man. I got up a little bit, man. Going to the commercial break, man, just drained me all the way back down.
Oh,
Man, I had a rough night last night, y'all. Did not get much sleep at all, man. I don't know if I was battling. My stomach was kind of bothering me, and then like my anxiety was bothering me last night too. And I was like, okay, it's too late to self-medicate because I'll be fucked up in the morning, but I'm still fucked up in the morning. I just kind of got stuck in the point where, okay, bro, if you're gonna do something, and y'all know I be transparent. I do have anxiety. I do wrestle with anxiety issues sometimes. I was struggling last night, and I was like, crap, man. I can either get up and smoke or take an ashwagandha or just thug it out. And thugging out, lost.
Thugging out, you lost.
Yeah,
thugging
bro.
out,
I did not go to sleep until like 2:00 in the morning, and I just kept waking up, bro. Like having stupid ass dreams and just waking out of these tormenting ass dreams last night. Like, bro, anxiety a motherfucker, bro. Then I got TMJ too, which do not help the situation at all.
Nope.
I'm such a fucking nerd, bro. Like I said, I be watching my boy Malik, man. He's struggling with his allergies. So look at us, just 2 snot balls over here. Look at me. I'm the same fucking way, bro. Like, man. He's like, oh, let me take a break. I got to blow my nose. like Malik is so funny, bro. But yeah,
Malik.
man.
Poor Malik.
Please, my bad. But I'm struggling, bro. I'm tired as hell right now. But we're going to get through it, man. It's the last one.
There's something that might be able to help you out.
Oh, yeah. This might stimulate me a little bit. But hey, real talk. But let's call it what it is, bro. Like, let's call it what it is, man. Victor Wembanyama got a shoe coming out. I was waiting. I didn't want to talk about this with my guy Jason Smith.
Yeah, no.
But they dropped his logo, man. Let's pull it up, man. This is his logo is obviously let's call it what it is, man. That logo, you've seen this before. His logo is a pussy. Like, shout out to Come on, bro. Like, what are we like? Come on, bro. Then he put a fucking star in the asshole. Go back, bro. Rewind that mother again, bro. So fucking the moon is the asshole. I can't be the only one that saw this, right? I'm like, bro, why is this man logo a fucking pussy, bro? Then it's like throbbing. It's the asshole. That little V part, it's like the pubes. Come on, man. That man logo is a fucking ass. Like, y'all see this too, right? It's like cockback. It looks like a lady with her legs cocked back. Like, y'all see that, right? Y'all see the same shit I see, right? Like, all the shit they could have did. Could have just been an alien head. Could have just been an alien head, bro.
I mean, I get the V and the W, but
I also see a pussy. Now, I know I make jokes. I say white men see dicks everywhere. I guess it's the adverse for opposite for black men, because I see a. Then it's like this. I ain't seen the video. I thought I sent you a screenshot. Like, that little star in the middle is literally the asshole. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? Like, how y'all let this get through, man? Like, what are we doing, bro?
Someone just had a baby right here.
Right.
Someone just made a baby.
Shout out to Lexington Steel, man. Come on, bro. What is this, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Then it's throbbing. What are we doing, bro?
What they show in sex
It's like
education.
a fucking solar cream pie. Like, what is this shit, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, man, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, I know y'all see that shit too, bro.
Oh,
Y'all saw the same shit I saw. It was
I just see two dicks. I don't know what you see.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I just fucking racial not litmus test. What's it called? Rorschach test over here.
Yeah,
what do you see?
I see two dicks.
Oh, I see cockback legs. Somebody shot a cream pie and it's pouring back out the ass. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, that's literally like, come on, man. Come on, bro. This is fucking nuts, bro. Like, who made this shit? Giannis? This is a Giannis concept logo that they just gave to Wimby. Like, oh fuck, we gotta give Wimby a shoe. Let's give him the freaky Giannis shit he made.
I'm dying, dude. That is so fun.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Like, I know I'm not the only person to see that shit, bro.
Oh man.
Damn.
Oh, I'm crying real tears.
I just saw the screenshot. I didn't see the throbbing come going back out the ass. I didn't see that at all. Anyway, bro, shout out to
he said do not clip.
You might as well, bro. That shit was crazy. I'm like, y'all saw the same shit I saw. Like, I saw the first time seeing the video, but y'all saw the same thing I saw, bro. Somebody was letting one ride inside some chick. Shout out to Giannis. Anyway, one more thing, kids, to talk about. I'm extremely tired.
DeJuan said, "What is this I'm hearing in my
bro? DeJuan, go back and watch that shit and tell me you don't see the same thing I see, bro. Come on, bro. You see the same shit I see, bro. Wimby, come on, bro. Like, this man.
What if Wimby is a freak, bro? What's he?
He might be. One of Wimby is like, oh yes, they will never know this. No.
They will never know. Subliminal. You play this backwards. You play this backwards.
Put a cream pie with a creamy solar eclipse pouring out the ass. Yes. My home country, yes, pour. Show my home, put my home planet pouring out of the woman's ass.
I will start a new alien race with this logo.
Yes, I have this logo. This is how I'm impregnating the world. Like the dad on damn. What's the group? God damn it, bro. The team that's part of the MCU with Star-Lord in them, like Star-Lord's dad in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
this is how I'm about to impregnate the world with more aliens.
Oh,
yes, but put some creamy kryptonite coming out of her. Yes, do that.
He said creamy kryptonite.
All right, if you saw something different, if you didn't see gate back legs with a cream pie pouring out the ass, y'all tell me. Let's play it one more time. If you don't see, if you see something else, then a lady with cockback legs with a cream pie pouring out of her ass. Like, tell me what you see, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, folks are starting to see. They're starting to see the vision, man. Yep.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Like, if I'm seeing this wrong, y'all tell me. That's clearly what I see.
John says, I mean, he does have that freaky meme.
I ain't seen it. I gotta go research that man's history.
Oh.
Not all of it. Not his browser history for sure. This is the rollout for your shoes, man. You know what I mean? And I thought that when Jaws logo came out, it looks like a duck. You ever seen people say the Jaws logo looks like a duck?
No.
Yeah, go pull up Jaws. Go pull up an image of Jaws logo. But something I'm tired of, Kenny, is the whole Kawhi Leonard situation. Hey man, Paolo, what's his name? Pablo Torre. Man, pack that man up, man. I'm tired of this, bro. Because here's the thing. I've been thinking about this too, bro. I've been thinking about this. All right. The Clippers cheated, right?
Yep.
All right. They got Kawhi Leonard. What did they win with Kawhi?
That don't mean shit. What are you talking about?
Man, the contract is over at this point, bro. Like, this shit happened. He's been with the Clippers since the fucking pandemic, bro.
So?
Don't do it. Come out and say, don't do this no more. Because that's always going to happen, bro. Like, if they were going to do some of this shit would have been done, bro. What else do they need? Like, what are you talking about? Kenny, if they punish him, anybody for this shit, that man is not going to go quietly into the night, bro. And I doubt he's the only somebody who this shit is going on with. And I'm sure that Adam Silver also realizes this dude ain't the dude. It's not the only dude that's doing some shit like this. And if this is all a dog and pony show, bro. I've been saying it for a long time. They are not going to come down hard on anybody because what is coming down hard on them look like? The fucking Wemby logo? What the fuck is coming down hard? There's no such thing. What can you do? Who are you punishing? Like, what you gonna do? You void Kawhi's contract. Okay, he's a free agent. He'll go where he wants.
He's gonna go where he wants, right? Yep.
Yeah, like, I mean, how are you punishing him? He's already got paid. Like, the contract's over. Like, I think he's in the last year of this bitch, if I ain't mistaken. Bro, that shit over, bro. Like,
that means nothing.
That means I don't care, bro. This shit is stupid, bro. At this point, it's just dumb. Like, what are y'all gonna do? Like, you gonna punish Toronto for this shit?
No, Toronto's saying they won't even accept the trade for Kawhi until this is over
crazy,
with.
Bro. I think it's a dog and pony shit.
The thing, I would have agreed with you until Toronto said pump the brakes on this trade because we're not going to take. I think it's all theatrics, bro. It very well could be. I'm telling you, the momentum that's being like this is a long deal, right? I thought for certain they were not going to bring it up after the season. And when they started to bring it back up, and then Toronto said no to the trade until this is over with, that made me go, oh, okay, like this is for real.
I'll believe it when I see it, bro. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this, bro. Like, I'm tired of this. Why are we still talking about this shit, bro? Like, it happened literally a year ago, Kenny. The whole season went by. And here we are again. I'm telling you, he's going to be in Toronto. They going to say we couldn't find nothing, or they going to say, hey, y'all, chill the fuck out, and whatever. Like, who are you punishing, bro? Even if they say, okay, he did this, and we say, okay, we putting this on the Clippers, what are you doing? It ain't nothing that can stop what's already done. What you going to do?
You're going to put them in hell for the next however long.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, you treat us like we in the second apron.
Right.
They ain't got no picks nowhere. They ain't got no draft picks.
And they can't trade for draft picks. They can't trade. Everything gets frozen down to the bottom. I'm telling you, it wouldn't have surprised me early on if this was nothing, if they didn't do anything. Here's the thing. Can we make the distinction that the punishment will probably not fit the crime? Like what they did. Like what they did has been proven to be extremely dirty. There are dudes that are going to jail for what happened in this whole scheme. Like there are guys that are going to jail for it. And so, yeah, the guy who owned Aspirations in jail for 25 years. Like
it wasn't about this though, huh?
It was about Aspiration was started specifically to help facilitate this Kawhi situation. Like
I might be wrong. I might just have fatigue and I'm just kind of tired of this whole thing. I don't think anything. I think it's all theatrics, bro. I think they're gonna drag this out right until the season starts. And I think what they may do is say, hey, we're going to drag this out. We're not going to officially suspend Kawhi, but we'll see him in November, bro. Like we'll see you in December or some shit like that. Like I don't think it'll be an on record suspension. I think they'll say it's pending investigation, and I think they'll say the investigation's over. Go play, and it'll be over. I think I don't think it's anything crazy gonna come out of this. Because I think Adam Silver knows this ain't the only situation.
Well, I'm sure, but I would say that there's probably a lot of pressure. I mean, look, dude, Adam Silver's the commissioner, but he is a commissioner at the behest of the owners of each team. And I guarantee you there are other owners that are like, yo, we have been busting our ass to try to figure out how to navigate this salary cap, navigate these first and second aprons. We have been having to like look at, as much as we don't look at OKC having to get off of contracts to be able to stay within the range.
To keep dudes we drafted. Yeah.
To keep dudes that we drafted, right? And
I can see that part for sure.
And the pressure that's going to be there to not allow Steve Ballmer, who is the richest owner in the NBA, to get away with it is going to be big. And there's got to be pressure. Like, listen, the punishment might not fit the crime, but this is absolutely a big deal in terms of you've got to stop if Adam Silver wants to stop it from happening, if he's so adamant, like this is egregious, like circumventing the salary cap is an egregious crime in the NBA, you got to do something to stop it. And by slapping them on the wrist, you're not stopping it. You're emboldening those guys to keep doing stuff like that.
So what if Kenny Stubblefield? This is all bullshit, of course, but because I don't want no phone calls. What if, Kenny? What if there was a phone call made to Adam Silver, and let's say Robert Perry called Adam Silver. So you know what? I got some pending investigations on me too, man. Ain't nobody else really tripping, but I'm gonna trip about this shit. Hold on. Hey, what's the? Hey Zach, what's the guy y'all want? What's the kid's name? Cam Boozer. Oh, okay, yeah. We want that Cam Boozer kid. Make it happen, goddamn. Like, how we know that Robert Perry ain't made the call to? How disconnected do you think Robert Perry is to what's going on?
That man's fight. That man's funding a war right now, bro. He's very distracted.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Wait. Kawhi's going back to Toronto. When did he leave? Like,
when did he leave Toronto? How long has he been in LA for? You mean San Antonio Spurs Kawhi Leonard is in Toronto?
Wait, so you mean the Clippers had Kawhi Leonard, Blake Griffin,
DeAndre Jordan,
Chris Paul?
Is Matt Barnes still starter?
Man, probably has no clue what's going on.
Man, how is Vinny Del Negro making those rotations?
Yeah,
I need to get him with Tomas.
With Lionel Hollins. Man, probably has no clue who's coaching this goddamn shit. Wait,
Robert, man, I wonder if could we pair up John and Kawhi? Hey, speaking of, have you seen?
Probably lost his mind when he saw John.
John's not here anymore.
Wait, what?
Hey, have you seen the stuff coming out about the Portland Trailblazers today?
Nah.
You seen any of that?
Nah.
You know what? Do you know what they finally reported on what the real issue is in Portland and the city of Portland and the Portland Trailblazers? Thought it was super interesting. You know, there's a poison pill in a provision in the contract, a 30-year lease that basically said that it was this ambiguous provision saying that city of Portland could sue the Trailblazers is if they didn't keep a first-rate arena. And county commissioners and city commissioners were like threatening to sue the Portland Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers
don't see that story.
And the Trailblazers were like, yo, like, until you get rid of this, we're not negotiating with you, because like it's super arbitrary language of like, what is a first-rate NBA arena? Like, what's the parameters around that? What does that look like?
That shit sound nasty. That shit sound like Viva Las Vegas. You talking about us, goddamn it.
Yeah. I'm sitting here going, man, Memphis fans have been freaking out for 10 years about the Grizzlies going to Nashville, bro.
Hey, you talk about like what's that stuff? What they say who we thought the villain was, who the villain really is? Nah, bro, it ain't Memphis, bro. It's goddamn Portland. I've been saying that though. I've been saying Portland's the most fragile situation in the NBA.
I'm telling you what, though.
I didn't even know none of this stuff, but that shit sounds real crazy.
As I was reading all that stuff, I was like, man, thank God Paul Young and Jason Wexler have operated in good faith on this situation, man. Because, like, look at what they're doing. Their negotiations have been around how to, like, upgrade the downtown Memphis area, not to hey, man, y'all stop trying to sue us, bro. Right. Because that's what Portland's is. Portland and Portland
had to use semantics to get out of a contract. Bro.
Yeah. Man, y'all trying to sue it. Y'all threatening to sue us? Okay. All right.
Yeah. And like Adam Silver said, that shit ain't on me. That any movement in the NBA is between owner and city. Like I ain't trying to move nobody out nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna get this Vegas thing going anyway.
They're basically saying Portland, the Trailblazers are saying we want to be in Portland. But until y'all take that provision out, we can't operate like, and you know how you've worked with lawyer stuff before. Lawyers will not negotiate if there's a poison pill where they could get sued. Like they will not. It's just not in good faith because there's a weapon that's being wielded against them. Like, hey, like you could sue us at any given moment. They're not going to let that happen. So that the Portland Trailblazers are saying, hey, we'll come and talk to you, but you got to promise, you got to put it in writing that provision will not be in the contract moving forward.
Look at that. And all the jokes that we made about Ja playing for the Vegas team. Hey, they might be coming to fruition.
He might be up in Portland still.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, that Portland shit been shaky for a minute. And people been they've been trying to talk about us, man. Portland been the fat kid in the Popeyes meme, dodging all the criticism. Like this whole time, bro, people been talking about Memphis. Like, nah, that shit is Portland. I'm gonna go find something so y'all know I ain't lying. Like I've been saying, nah, Portland is the team that's probably forget that. If anybody,
you think Seattle or Vegas first?
I think there's gonna be expansion still.
I think so. I think you expand to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
You know, hey, did you know? You know who's involved in that?
Who?
Bill Laurie from Memphis.
Oh shit!
The Laurie Walton family.
Oh fuck! They get ready to move the Grizzlies to that bitch.
No, Bill Laurie and the Walton daughter, who he's married to, that have the Laurie Walton practice facility at the University of Memphis.
Yeah,
Bill Laurie, former player for the University of Memphis, him and his wife live in Vegas,
be one of the owners.
And he's trying to bring a team to Vegas, an NBA team.
Hey, move that bitch to Memphis.
You want 2 NBA teams in
Memphis? Get 2 goddamn teams. Hey, whatever it takes to get Ja back, bro.
Maybe we can get Ja back. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, the Vegas Blazers bring it, but they play games in Memphis, bro. Let's do that.
Hey, would do you think Memphis or you think Portland will protect Ja if they have a expansion draft? Could you imagine anything worse than Ja in Vegas? Good God.
Man, Wilder. Doing him out there. But let me get off this for people saying that we can't keep Ja out of our mouths. You know
Sorry.
Yeah, what's the guy said? Sain just talks about Ja for clicks, but doesn't know what he's talking about. That's something else I read.
Okay,
bitch, I don't give a fuck. You watch my show on that motherfucker. Like I got a dedicated community of people to watch this show, man. I don't need to do. I don't have to run gimmicks to get
Hey, we should title that instead of calling it Nexus Events. We should call it Everything Changed. Everything is different. It all changed on this day.
Everything is about to change in a few days, man. We are doing our this is our final 1:00 show. We're gonna start Monday, 4:00 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in for that, man. It's been a good one, man. I'm so excited that all 3 of my weekly guests are gonna be joining with me as well. CJ Hurt on Monday, Ina Esco on Wednesday, Jason Smith on Friday. It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. We're about to get about this joint, man. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm a little nervous. I hope y'all better bring your ass, man. Y'all better bring your ass. I'm hoping there'll be more people that'll be available during that time, man. That'll be dope for sure, man. I hope we get shout out to all the first time people who I know are gonna be in the chat as well, who can hop on in due time. Well, for Kenny Stubblefield, shout out to my man Jason Smith for sure. This is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all next week, new time, 4 p.m. and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.